P0PPIN Weber is a 21-year-old American professional Valorant player, born on October 18, 2004, widely recognized for his role as an in-game leader with exceptional game sense, mechanical skill, and innovative peeking techniques. Currently competing at the highest levels as part of Team Envy's Tier 1 roster following their triumphant return to the Valorant Champions Tour ecosystem, Poppin has carved out a reputation as one of North America's most promising talents. His journey from grassroots qualifiers and pickup teams to winning VCT America's ascension in 2025 exemplifies a rapid ascent driven by relentless ranked grinding where he has repeatedly hit number 1 in A and a deep understanding of the game's meta. Standing at the helm of Envy since March 8, 2025, when the organization signed the high-performing rankers roster, Poppin orchestrates plays with precision, often flexing between controllers like Viper and duelists like Jet or Raze, while popularizing the Poppin swing, a wide, aggressive shoulder-peeking technique that has become a staple in competitive and ranked play alike. Poppin's early career began in 2021 to 2022 amid the explosive growth of Valorant's esports scene, where he cut his teeth in open qualifiers and minor events with amateur squads like Exile Gaming. During this period, he participated in VCT NA Stage 1 Challengers qualifiers, NSG Winter Championship groups, and other low-tier opens, often facing early eliminations against emerging powerhouses like T1 and Carpe Noctem, experiences that honed his adaptability across roles. Which mouse does Poppin use? Regarding his gaming peripherals, Poppin uses the Logitech G Pro X Superlight 2 as his primary mouse. This is a lightweight wireless gaming mouse designed for high-performance esports, featuring Logitech's Hero sensor, Light Force hybrid optical mechanical switches, and support for high polling rates. Sources indicate he runs it at a 1000 Hz polling rate for enhanced responsiveness, which aligns with his extremely low sensitivity playstyle, historically around 3200 DPI with 0.045 in game sensitivity, requiring large arm movements and precise control, often needing multiple swipes for a 180-degree turn. The Superlight 2 is praised for its minimal weight, around 60-gram, ergonomic shape suitable for various grips, and reliability in competitive FPS titles like Valorant. He pairs this mouse with the Raiden Mid mousepad, a mid-sized cloth surface known for its balance, speed, and control, providing a consistent glide that complements low-sensitivity aiming. This setup information comes directly from his Twitch channel commands via Fossabot and is regularly updated on professional settings tracking sites like P0PPIN. Poppin's choice of gear emphasizes precision and consistency, enabling the wide, deliberate swings that define his playstyle and have made the Poppin swing a recognizable and sometimes frustrating tactic across all ranks of Valorant. If you're looking to emulate his setup, note that his low sens requires a large mousepad and arm aiming technique for optimal results. Poppin mouse settings. Known for his exceptional game sense and mechanical prowess, Poppin has garnered attention not only for his in-game performance but also for employing one of the lowest sensitivity setups among professional players, which demands precise, large-scale arm movements rather than wrist flicks for superior tracking and control during engagements. This ultra-low sensitivity philosophy aligns with his playstyle, emphasizing stability in long-range duels and consistent crosshair placement, making his mouse settings a point of fascination for aspiring players seeking to emulate top-tier accuracy. Poppin's core mouse configuration in Valorant revolves around an extraordinarily low effective eDPI of 144, calculated by multiplying his mouse's native DPI of 3200 by his in-game sensitivity of 0.045. 3200 times 0.045 is equal to 144. This setup is verified through his Twitch chat bot commands and video clips, ensuring reliability as of the latest update on December 2, 2025. For scope sensitivity, he uses a multiplier of 1, meaning his aim speed remains unchanged when zooming in with weapons like the Operator or Guardian, which complements his low-sens approach by maintaining muscle memory consistency across different sightlines. Similarly, his ADS sensitivity multiplier is set to 1, applying the same principle to abilities and weapons that require fine-tuned aiming without acceleration or deceleration. This uniform multiplier setup eliminates any jarring transitions, allowing Poppin to fluidly switch between hip-fire, scoped, and ADS scenarios with unwavering precision. Complementing these in-game values, Poppin configures his hardware polling rate at 1000 Hz, which provides a 1 millisecond update interval between his mouse and PC, striking an optimal balance between responsiveness and system resource usage, though community notes from his streams suggest he has experimented with or occasionally uses 2000 Hz on his mouse for even snappier input polling. His Windows pointer sensitivity is dialed to the 611 notch, a common setting among pros to avoid unintended acceleration while preserving natural cursor feel outside of games. Critically, raw input buffer is turned off in Valorant, which bypasses Windows mouse processing for direct hardware input, reducing latency and input lag to the bare minimum. Mouse acceleration is completely disabled both in-game and at the OS level, no raw acceleration, ensuring that every physical movement translates linearly to on-screen cursor travel without speed variations based on velocity, a hallmark of professional setups setups that prioritizes predictability over casual convenience. P0PPIN Crosshair Settings. Code encapsulates a green-colored crosshair with prominent outlines, active inner lines, and no outer lines or center, making it ideal for players who prefer a compact reticle focused on the center of the screen. The primary color is set to green #00FF00, which provides excellent visibility against most map backgrounds, standing out sharply without blending into environments like those on Bind or Haven. Outlines are enabled with an opacity of 1 and a thickness of 1 pixel, ensuring the crosshair remains crisp and defined even during rapid movement or when firing, preventing it from becoming obscured by weapon sway or visual recoil. The center dot is turned off, promoting a plus-sign style reticle that encourages precise crosshair placement at head level rather than relying on a static point, which aligns with P0PPIN's aggressive peeking style often seen in Team Envy strategies. Inner lines are fully enabled with an opacity of 1, a length of 3 pixels, a thickness of 1 pixel, and an offset of 3 pixels from the center. This creates short, stubby arms that form a small cross, perfect for micro-adjustments in close-quarters combat or holding angles. Movement error and firing error are both disabled for these inner lines, keeping the crosshair stable and predictable without dynamic expansion during strafing or shooting, which could otherwise throw off P0PPIN's renowned accuracy. Outer lines are completely disabled, eliminating any larger frame around the reticle to maximize screen real estate and reduce visual clutter, a common choice among pros who prioritize a clean field of view for tracking multiple enemies. Additionally, the crosshair includes an active sniper scope variant denoted by the A in the code, which hides the main reticle and displays only outer lines with a length of 4, no offset, and no outlines or errors, resulting in a simple, thin ring for scoped weapons like the operator, aiding in long-range precision without overwhelming the center. The overall sniper scope outlines are enabled with a thickness of 0.7 and opacity of 1, providing just enough definition for utility without impeding target acquisition. P0PPIN Map Settings. The heart of P0PPIN's configuration lies in his map settings, which are tailored for superior map control and team coordination in professional scrims and tournaments. Minimap Rotate is set to rotate, allowing dynamic orientation that follows his view direction for intuitive navigation. Fixed orientation is based on side, adapting to attacker or defender perspectives to prevent confusion during rotations. Crucially, Keep Player Centered is enabled on, ensuring P0PPIN remains the focal point on the minimap, which is vital for duelist players who frequently flank or peek aggressively. This setting sacrifices some peripheral vision but enhances personal threat assessment. Minimap size is scaled to 1.2, striking a balance between detail and screen real estate without overwhelming the HUD. While minimap zoom, vision cones, and show map region names are not explicitly detailed in available sources, the known values align with pro standards for maintaining awareness of rotations, enemy positions, and ability usage across maps like Ascent or Lotus. These choices reflect P0PPIN's playstyle, where constant minimap glances inform his low-send swings and positioning. P0PPIN Video Settings. P0PPIN's Valorant video settings prioritize a balance between visual clarity and high frame rates to ensure buttery smooth gameplay on his high refresh rate setup. He runs the game at a native 1920 by 1080 resolution with a standard 16:9 aspect ratio, utilizing the fill aspect ratio method to avoid any black bars or stretching that could distort enemy models or sightlines. The full-screen display mode is selected to minimize input lag and maximize performance by dedicating the entire monitor to the game without windowed overheads. This setup is ideal for his 1000 Hz monitor, allowing him to leverage ultra-high refresh rates for unparalleled responsiveness during fast-paced duels and flicks. Diving deeper into his graphics quality settings, P0PPIN employs a competitive low-to-medium preset that emphasizes enemy visibility over aesthetic fidelity, a hallmark of pro-player configurations. Multi-threaded rendering is turned on to fully utilize modern multi-core CPUs for smoother frame delivery. Material quality and detail quality are both set to low, reducing unnecessary environmental clutter and particle effects that could obscure opponents. Conversely, texture quality is dialed up to high to maintain sharp model outlines without taxing performance excessively, while UI quality remains at high for crisp interfaces and menus. Visual effects like vignette, bloom, distortion, and cast shadows are all off, eliminating screen darkening, glows, motion blur, and dynamic shadows that might hinder target acquisition in crucial moments. VSync is off to prevent input lag from frame synchronization, anti-aliasing is none to boost FPS and avoid edge blurring on enemies, and anisotropic filtering is maxed at 16x for pristine distant textures without performance hits on modern hardware. Additional sharpening options such as improved clarity and experimental sharpening are both off, ensuring a raw, unprocessed view of the game world tailored for precision aiming. P0PPIN Gears. P0PPIN's gear setup reflects his preference for high-performance, lightweight equipment suited to his precise, low-sensitivity playstyle. His current mouse is the Logitech G Pro X Superlight 2, a wireless gaming mouse known for its lightweight design around 60 grams, high polling rate capabilities up to 2000 Hz or higher in his configuration, and responsive hero sensor, which allows for exceptional tracking during extended swings and flicks. This choice aligns with many professional players who prioritize speed and accuracy without added weight. For his mousepad, he uses the Artisan Raiden Mid, a premium cloth pad renowned for its balanced speed and control, offering a smooth glide with just enough stopping power for micro adjustments, ideal for his aggressive yet controlled aiming approach. These gear selections are sourced directly from his Twitch stream commands, ensuring they are up to date as of his recent professional endeavors. Regarding his Valorant in-game settings, including crosshair, keybinds, and graphics, detailed configurations are regularly updated on professional tracking sites like P0PPIN, where his profile includes specifics on crosshair codes, color preferences, and other options tailored to his playstyle. His video settings typically prioritize performance for maximum FPS in competitive scenarios, with features like raw input buffer enabled and minimal visual distractions.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on the latest news and updates. Drop a comment below sharing your favorite gaming setup tips or what you'd like to see next on the channel. Let's build a gaming community together.